The management of all gazetted taxi parks in Kampala with effect from tonight ceases to be an affair for drivers as government takes control over the parks. This plan that brings the operation of taxi parks in the hands of individuals to a halt was announced by the Security Minister Muruli Mukasa following clashes between drivers' association leaders on who should manage the parks.
For now, Mayambala, Tapscom, these other fellows, security team, monitoring teams, and all the other smaller factions, let them stay put, let them keep out in the management of the taxi industry for now. We only expect to see the police and the KCCA officials running and organizing this service in the city.
All warring factions of taxi drivers have been ordered to refrain from demanding for any form of payment from drivers and conductors occupying any offices belonging to KCCA and manning entrances and exits to the parks.
We are not just addressing the symptoms, we are addressing the causes. The idea really is let's have a smooth, proper taxi service in the city, which does not cause headaches, is not confused, does not take a lot of time and money and cause a lot of grief.
That is the statement of government, and that is the position of government, like you have heard. So we in the law enforcement, you know very well, KCCA enforcement, now backed up by police, we are going to implement exactly that.
The affected groups include Tapscom, a 10-man committee that KCCA entrusted to collect revenue from drivers on its behalf, Uganda Tax Operators and Drivers Association UTRADA, led by Mustafa Mayambala, and others, a move some have rejected and instead demand KCCA to seek redress from court before dislodging them from the taxi business.
Kati gwe musito ina wosinzira kuyimiriza bukulembeze bwalondebwa bantu.
The guidelines which has been issued by the KCCA does not restrain us from our work, because for us we are elected to lead drivers and conductors in Kampala and to make strategies for developing the drivers and conductors. So these guidelines is just eliminating Tapscom group, because Tapscom was purporting to be the workers of KCCA.
But to a section of drivers, the move is aimed at infringing on their rights and are planning to meet Tuesday next week to chart the way forward.
Buses, lorries, tractors, all transport in the country of what is a new phenomena we are going to follow, more especially as we are towards about 2016 and all the challenges we have in the country.
Over 13,000 taxis were reportedly registered by KCCA in the city, contributing to 1.2 billion shillings as monthly revenue to Kampala Capital City Authority. The taxi industry over the years has been managed by UTODA until January 2012, when KCCA entrusted the business with Tax Operators and Drivers Committee Tapscom, which has been disbanded. Stella Nabakooza, WBS TV, Kampala.